Hmm. How do I see? Hmm. Well, I don't know how this is going, bro. Hmm. I don't see nothing, bro. The fuck? Hey, anybody? Where's my yo yo? Welcome to the I ain't gonna hold you outside with it be. Listen up, everybody. Trying to see what's popping. Hmm. Yo, let's see me or you on the jump off. Come on, son. Trick, you can hear me?
I can hear you good.
You can hear me, son?
Yeah, yo.
Hold on, let me see why my cam ain't camming, you know what I'm saying? Why the cam ain't camming, B?
They said you're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you. That's what they said.
Oh,
They can
well,
hear me, see me.
that's what's up. All right. Well, I mean, until I get that cam fixed, we could get things popping, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's a
Yeah,
definite. You know that. Like I told you
yeah,
before. I don't know what happened to Jay. I gave him the joint.
it's all good. It's
It's
all
all
good.
good.
You know what I'm
Niggas ain't got
saying?
to work. Niggas don't know about it, but it's all good. Well, this is
Yeah,
this is from Hot 97, man. I'm the
right.
infamous Tricky. I'm the infamous Tricky Trick. Everybody know who I am. Original Hot 97 boy. You know what I mean? We originated the black top. You know what I mean?
The black
Really
top,
fucking-
the
Yeah,
joint.
the black top. Black top was a different era in time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
Well, let them know. I mean, of course, I know, and a lot of people know already, but we do got some people in here in the building that don't know who you are. So if you could give them a little rundown, where you coming from, what you repping, you know what I'm saying? Let them know who Trick is. You froze, my G. Where you at? How you get over here? All over the place.
The crack man was jumping around at
Come
first. It was
on.
it wasn't it
You was
wasn't it wasn't
you was frozen for a second. I don't know. So you came good
yeah,
on this. So yeah, run
right
that
now.
back. You can hear
All
you.
right,
You
all
know,
right. I was saying like
you
Trick
hearing me
come
good?
from. Yeah, I hear you real good. The cast is
Okay.
going through good. Or you want to
All right.
start it over?
It's all good, man. We here, man. It's just live. We keep it rough and rugged. It is what it is.
Hell
My
yeah.
man in the building. I just wanted to let everybody know. Thanks for stopping through. Thanks for checking out. Thanks for supporting the line. We trying to grow it up. And
Word.
we grew up in the streets of Queens, and you know what I'm saying? We from a legendary block, Linden Boulevard, where a lot of things went down. We got Tribe Called Quest is one of our biggest accomplishments as far as notoriety, but my man Trick, he was holding it down. We on the north side. So tell him about, what I'm saying, growing up there, where you
Hell
from.
yeah.
That's all on
The
you,
north
brother.
side, from the north side, we grew up, man. We had back in the days, we had candling things, had the number spot, you know what I'm saying? Nuclear cleaners that y'all see. That was on 192. You know what I mean? With my other brothers down there. You know, but what put Hot 97 on the map was when I came home. When I came home, I put Hot 97 on the map. I
Yeah,
was
let's
like, yeah,
get that 197. People that don't know 197 and Linden Boulevard. I mean, it was a lot of y'all. I started to think like if you start from man 119th Avenue all the way up to like Murdoch, it's a bunch of y'all out there, man. So
yes,
if you want
indeed.
to
Yes, indeed.
give a little shout out
Yeah.
to 197 posse and crew, you could do your thing.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It was definitely a whole bunch of us. You know, we all had our blocks, or rather, you could say our avenues. I had from 116th to LB, the whole strip right there. Then I had my other guys, Tuck. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tuck and Muhammad. God bless him. You know, but yeah, it was a
You broke up again. Who you said?
huh?
You broke up again.
I was saying,
Broke up again. Who did you say?
I said with Tuck and Buddha Barber and all the rest of the crew up in the forest, you know, they came
What?
around after the facts.
Right.
So you gotta remember, it's a lot, it was a lot of us. It was a lot of us on Hot 97. You know what I mean? And it just that it wasn't it started off on 198. It was just me and my partner at the time back then. We used to call him Rice.
Used to call him Rice.
Yeah, they used to call him Rice. My man Rice was my backbone to the situations that I had to go through with certain things. You know what I mean?
Mm,
It was
wow.
me and him who started. It was me and Rice. That's how it started. Me and Rice. And from me and Rice, it started generating to other individuals that started growing up behind me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Rice, bro. I
That's
don't
when
remember
my
Rice.
yeah, that's when my boy came up in there. Um, I had my boy Larceny, real name. God bless him, Jermaine White. Got to
Rest,
give a shout out to my boy.
rest in
You know
peace.
what I'm saying? He grew up on 197. You know what I'm saying? He was a 116th boy, just like me.
Mm.
You
Mm.
know, but when he came to the block, you know, I was already running crazy already. I was up there in fucking 192 coming out like a wild man.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Well, I wanted to definitely touch on Linden. A couple of stories. I mean, 197. Like I said, for me, that was like my hustle block, my all the friends block. It was a good time, man. Everybody know that's tuning in know about Hot 97. That was a block, and that's crazy. My man Trick was holding that block down. So I mean, damn. Um,
oh
give
yeah,
me
I had to
give
hold
me
it down.
some number from 197, man. Shout out to all my 197 peoples, man. But would you remember something crazy or whatever that sticks out on Hot 97 for you?
Oh, Hot 97 for me. It was that time when we all was on the block one night. We was out there on the blacktop rolling dice, and my boy Charlie came up there, and that was his first time coming. We just met Charlie, and Charlie was
Charlie,
talking. Yeah, Jamaican Charlie. He's from 118th Avenue. You know what I mean?
right? Okay, okay. Shout out to Charlie Ute, man. Definitely. Anybody see Charlie, know Charlie, tell Charlie I said, what up, man? Hit me up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, gotta get a hold of Charlie. You know what I mean? Charlie was the man. Charlie definitely had, but see, you gotta understand, Charlie at that particular time when Charlie came around, you know what I mean? Like I said, we was all on the blacktop. He came up. We didn't know Charlie at first, but he started talking. He came up with a blunt. I was like, "All right, what's up?" He was like, "Nah, I just want to, want to shoot, want to shoot." I'm like, "Shoot? Who you want to shoot?" He just couldn't understand what he was saying at first because he was talking that twa shit. So I was like, "All right, cool." But eventually, we brought him into the fold. You know what I'm saying? And then it started happening. You know what I mean? I started getting the block together.
So, without, going crazy. But
Yeah,
yeah, who you big up on the block, you know what I mean? And niggas gonna held shit down, niggas getting money.
the niggas that used to hold shit down and get money was Trees. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say him, but see, they came out after the fact. Shorty Love and all that. See, it was Blind Boy Kev. It was Blind Boy Kev that was on 116th and 198. You
Shout
see what
out.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the 8 ball jacket crew. You know what I mean? That's that 8 ball jacket. There was no harm and no foul with it. You feel me?
Right.
Because I went away back then in that era for 198, and when I came back, things changed as I found out.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
But
So
197, everybody used to come through to get money. I mean, it was it was
yeah,
it was
yes.
it was time.
Everybody came to get that money. Everybody came to see what's up. You know what I'm saying? With like they wanted what we had. Point blank. They wanted what we had.
So yeah. And then anybody ever try to take over that block? Because there was a lot of money on that block.
Nah, 'cause they
Okay.
knew I wasn't happening. They knew from when I was on 198, when I had the Jamaicans come at us, you know what I'm saying? And we had to do our thing on Hot 98, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
So
it was
yeah, you was how you get the name Trick?
I got the name Trick
And who
because
gave it to you? 'Cause I think I remember, but go
okay, who gave it to me? God bless him, Super Dave. My
ahead.
man Super Dave. God
Super.
bless him, aka his real name David Warner. You know what I'm saying? Darkwing Duck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? God bless my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
God bless my brother. My
I
brother,
definitely
my
want to let
brother
the
did it for me, man.
day.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
did a thing, bro. That's who gave me my name, and I was proud of it because after that, then I was like, I was just spending money. I was spending money like crazy.
Right. I was gonna see
I
if you
started
go
spending money.
no with yeah, you was Trick. It was Trick Master.
Baby.
That was
I
Daddy.
was tricked master, baby. I was
But
I
I
was
give
buying.
it to
I
you
was,
because that was in a good way. You know what I mean? It wasn't like you were just doing stupid shit. So
I bought all my boys chains. You know what I mean? Got all my boys the chains and all that good stuff. You feel me?
right. So you got Linden, you got Hollis, you got Farmers, you got all that. So this
Oh
just goes
yeah, all them guys.
a little
Like I
bit.
said, all them guys got Bricktown, got all that. You know what I mean? Got all that, bro. Got all that.
Who
And
was there was a lot of
it,
battles. There was some
it was
battles.
a let's put it this way. I joined
Anyone
when
give us one battle
one big battle.
that you
It
want
was
to.
spring. it was when they had Springfield and Hollis going at it, right?
Mm,
Then they had Southside and Hollis going at it. You
mm,
know what I mean? And with me, I was on both sides of the fence. I was on Baisley Project originally, you know what I'm saying?
mm.
Not no bullshit. Niggas, the twins. I was in building one. This ain't no looking at on no TV shit. This is real shit. You know what I mean? And yeah, niggas used to do all that, but like I said, man, you just had to know which way you had to move. That's the basic was back then. You had to know which way you had to move. There was a lot of wars going on. You know, people got hurt bad, but nobody got murdered. That's the funny thing.
Right.
Niggas used to get the shit beat out of them, bro.
Ah,
You know what I'm saying? You
right.
used to get the shit beat out of them. You get before you even see back then, before they even went and got a gun. A gun only was serious when you had to say like if somebody came up in your crib, you know what I'm saying, fuck with your moms, shit like that. That's when you know what I mean had some problems. But otherwise than that, mm-mm. You ain't have to worry about Jack, bro. You ain't have to worry about nothing.
That's crazy. We got definitely a lot of goddamn stories. As far as me growing up and seeing, y'all was like big bros. So, you know what I mean? That's why I wanted to get a little something, you know what I mean? The craziness that I was seeing here, you know what I'm saying? I was
Right.
like, yo, what the hell happened? So, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. But yeah, we got Super Dave, we got G lost me, we lost some
Yeah.
people. See,
We
um,
got Boosie. We got Boosie, another lost soldier of ours. It was no
so
problem. You know what I'm
we
saying? I
had
lost
these
soldiers.
losses, and there was a crew that niggas done developed, and niggas, you know what I mean, did they thing, the HGs. You remember the
Oh,
HGs
now, now,
that
now
formed?
now
You
that right
shout out
there
the name
now is a
of
different
the
ball
HGs.
game. The HGs. Now the HGs started from God bless them, larceny.
Mm,
All right, I can tell you about that. Larceny started the HGs.
Austin, G
You know
Lawson,
what I'm saying?
G, shout out GG, ATL, you know what I'm saying? And a whole lot of stories with my man G that we could get to. GG was
Yeah.
crazy. But yeah,
Yes.
go-
Yes. My brother was crazy, but he got crazy after the facts.
well, I ain't
You
talking
know,
about that yet, but yeah.
you know what I mean? But as far as like we were saying, like, the wars and things of that nature, it was a lot.
Right.
You know
So shout out the
what
HD,
I
my
mean?
man. You know what I mean? Y'all know who y'all are. I don't want to forget nobody, but
We
my
got
man
Theo
Kurt,
now.
Kurt
Now,
see
now I'm gonna
DJ
show you something.
Kurt, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
DJ Curdy Kurt.
I
DJ
see
Curdy Kurt,
DJ
what up? What up?
Kurt. He ran with us, you know what I'm saying? Shout
Yeah,
out
yeah,
Shard, shout out Sean, shout out
yep.
Doug, you know what I'm saying?
Mr.
Shout out
Sander,
Mr.
Mr.
Rob,
Sander. God bless him. Yep, Mr. Raw.
Mr. Rob. And then on my side, we come down, my man Tory G, my man.
Yep, Tory Tor.
We had a crew, man. We had a crew.
We had our crew, bro. There was no doubt about it. There was no ifs, ands, or nothing, bro. We had it.
So did you
Huh?
who you looked up to? Who was your OG?
Uh,
Or who you give it up to? that you know what I'm saying? You they
Who
get
put
honorable mention, you know what I'm
the
saying?
one you say like the one who put me down, the
Whoever
one
you
who
want to
got
give
me,
whoever you
the
want to
one
give
who got
honorable.
me off, put it this way, the one who got me off the porch, the one who got me off the front porch, and you'll never guess who did it.
Who that? Tree?
Who is it? My mother, God bless her soul.
Oh,
Mama
yes.
Pearl.
Mama
Mama
Pearl.
Pearl.
Mama Pearl. That's
You
there.
can't be, I can't be tricked without Mama Pearl.
That was the OG. Right.
That's who my OG was.
Right. Right. Shout out to
Yeah.
shout out to the family. Shout out to the family that counts. Um, definitely. That's touch soul. Touching souls now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yeah. So how's you doing right now? You know what I'm saying? In your situation.
Yeah. That's when even see my mom with me, I learned from her because she was the OG. We even ran a weed spot, bro. You gotta understand them things. My mama had two weed gates, and we all knew about it. We
Wasn't there
all
grand
knew about it.
or somebody? It was an older man. No,
It
no.
was that was my uncle, my
Yeah.
uncle Barif.
Okay. Okay.
It was Barif and Linden. They deported my uncles.
Wow. Yeah.
They deported them after a while. They came
Yeah.
back. They
Your
started
mom
they
be
started they started driving their dollar vans.
a word.
Yeah, they started taking over the dollar van routes down there,
Dollar
extorting
van
the
rock.
dollar van drivers.
Right.
You
Crazy.
know what I mean? That's what I said, bro. It's a lot.
It is a lot. I don't even know where to go with it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I'm gonna let you rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Young,
I'm just saying
and
it's a
no,
lot that we all
you know,
had.
right? Conversations. You feel
We
me?
just lost a little bit. Just lost a little bit.
Right.
It was 4. It's 3.7 now. A little bit.
Shout out everybody that's listening. We just hear my man
We're
Trick.
gonna do a podcast now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Coming from Linden Boulevard, letting y'all know, bringing y'all family, my family into this. You know what I
Huh?
mean? And introducing them to
Yeah.
my friends and my followers. So you know what I mean. I'm just
Huh?
letting them go feel of you. You know what I'm saying?
On my podcast. Ain't bullshit. This ain't nothing down here. Nowhere near here. This ain't nowhere near here. Huh? Yeah, from up top, not down here. Hey, this ain't nothing down here, nothing nowhere. All right.
So when was the first time you got locked up? Because you did a couple. You did a couple things. It's
First
a couple.
time I got locked up. First time I got locked up was May 2nd, 2000. Nope, not 2000. First time was May 2nd, 19, 1985.
Hmm.
85. And then I was fighting the case for a while out there, and then I lost. You know what I'm saying? I lost it, and then I went away. I went away in 87, went upstate in 89. I was on the island, ran into all the blood dudes back then, all the original head fighters.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was a bu- it was, a, it was that era was all teenage. Well, that's when you could say that was the teenage part of me. You know what I mean? That was the teenage part of it.
Yeah, glad to see you made it through those them battles there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those days, brother. Like I said, we had all those battles on Hot 97. We did have battles on Hot 97. You know what I mean? People got misconstrued with what was theirs and what was mine. Or rather, I can't say mine, what was ours. Because that's how I always treated everybody who was with us on
Right.
Hot 97.
Yeah, it was a night. It was a big family. Some people, got a little,
Yeah.
shooken up a little bit. And that's crazy. That's a crib. But y'all were cool, so it was, But if it was in front of anybody else crib like that, oh man.
Oh no, you can't. You couldn't be like how we was on Hot 97. Our house was different. You know what I mean? Our whole block was different. Everybody knew all of us, and everybody was safe. From the aunties to the grandmas, it was all safe with us. You know
Well,
what I'm
just to
saying?
let people know, because I forgot. If you do got some people
Hell
listening,
yeah.
know what I'm talking about, Hot 97. But in front of my man crib that's on the line right now, we had a blacktop.
Yeah, woman, what the hell?
They do over the street, and it's brand new, nice black coal. And we think that it's the room. And we had a square.
Ain't
And
nobody in the that's y'all thing.
out there, I'm in put in the comments if you ever see those on the blacktop.
Y'all made that shit up.
Down on the black, a whole bunch of other stuff went down on the blacktop.
What am I supposed to say?
That's a good old history. I made a lot of money on that blacktop. Shout out, peace to my man Shug, who used to come out there with me.
Yeah, I forgot about what's the name? Old head nigga. What's
Made
his
a lot.
fucking name? Okay, we had all right. The niggas that was getting on Hot 97 getting money. Me, you, Larceny, JC,
Boomsy was getting a little
Boomsy,
yeah, a little hot
Big
hand.
Ben, Big Ben, Big Ben, Chibi, Joe, Ben, little brother, little cousin.
Double O, my man Cisco.
Double O, yep, double O. Charlie, Jamaican
Charlie,
Charlie.
Charlie was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, Charlie was getting it with us. Charlie was out there late night Charlie. That's what we used to call him.
Man.
That's what we used, besides Jamaican Charlie, we used to call him late night Charlie.
Man. But did anybody ever get stuck? Was there ever any? Because I mean, it was a lot of money out there. I don't remember me personally remembering anything, but you lived there, so was there any of us come by and let me hold everything? Drop it.
What? We used to drop. I used to be dropping money on the ground like water, man.
I'm
We used to
talking about
grow.
somebody coming through and they talking about drop it. Let me take everything.
Oh yeah, they couldn't do. Oh, you know who used to come through that? Like think they could do that? And I hate to say it, but Shorty Love.
Oh, word.
Yeah, Shorty Love. He thought he can do that.
Shout out Shorty Love, man. He was a
Yeah,
legend.
shout out to Shorty Love, baby boy. Shout out to Shorty Love. Thank you. Much obliged. Anytime.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, I'm gonna remember that man too. Nah, he remember that man. With his name, so I can shout him out. She gonna get that 1 mil. OG. OG.
Yes, indeed.
Please remember that.
Yeah.
All right, man. You too. All right, baby girl.
Yo, I'm really hurting, man. I'm still hurting. I'm trying to.
No, that's
trying
always.
to-
That's
trying
why I'm
to
looking
keep-
at. That's why I'm looking at the police. Right, they still out this bitch. Right there.
I'm trying to keep it,
Oh, they raided the crib up there. Holy shit.
I'm hurting off my man K Bland, man. I'm hurting, man.
Yeah. Our brother K Blam, another fallen soldier.
All right, man.
All right, baby. I hit you when I make it to my side. Yeah, K Blam. He lost a battle that we couldn't help him fight. You know what I mean? That cancer joint is a different battle, man. That's a different demon, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to. That's a whole different battle, bro. It's just, I don't know. It's just a whole different battle.
Yeah. But he was all right when I lost, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know that, you know what I'm saying? But,
Yeah, but it was just a whole different battle. You know what I mean? The whole different battle.
right. Shout out my man Sherrod that, you know what I mean, always keep me abreast, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that I connect with and ain't even on no social media, you feel me? A real phone call, a real text message, you know what I mean? Not a DM, or you know what I'm saying? So shout out my man Sherrod, Snake Hill in the building, my man Trent, you know what I mean? Oh man, I could keep going, my man. God bless Whitey.
Yeah,
Um,
God bless
uh,
Whitey. Definitely,
shout
definitely
out my,
God bless Whitey, bro.
you know,
Because Whitey,
Muff, Rudy. Oh man, everybody, man. If I forget you, then you already know. Love is love. Jay, you already know. But yeah,
oh yeah, oh yeah.
yeah, we was
And then
out.
now I got a shout out to my peoples down on 2/3, 2/5. God bless Jason. You know what I'm saying? My man Tone, his brother Jason, when he got murdered and everything down on that end of the block.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
I never really got into it like with it, but you know,
Yeah,
I just, I give my condolences out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there were a few brothers, got into a couple of shootouts out there. You know what I'm saying? That did lose a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah. I definitely want to know a lot of wins, a lot of losses. You know what I mean? It is what
yeah,
it is. This ain't about nobody being super thug, super invincible. Everybody went through it. We all went through it, and you know what I'm saying. God
hell
bless
yeah.
that.
Hell yeah, we went through it. We went through it. We went through it like any other neighborhood.
Shout out
We
to
ain't
Tom.
had no project. We put it this way. We didn't have no project, but we had our hood. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? We had our hood. And
right,
with our hood, we was doing just like anybody else was doing in the projects.
right, right. Yeah. I think last time I seen Tone, I mean, it just was shit just hit me and was like, yo, man, I miss your brother type shit. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, yo, so you know what I'm talking about. It should be like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some people, you know what I mean, touch you in a way, you know what I mean? And it is what it is. So it was a lot of us. So if y'all hear us talking about niggas that's gone, we talking about brothers. You heard? This ain't like, yo, shout out to rest in peace to Case. God bless my brother.
Yeah. Yup, Case, Danny. You know
Danny.
what I'm
Which one?
saying?
Danny. What you
Hey,
talking about?
Danny Case. Yeah, Danny Case and and,
Hey,
and motherfucking yeah.
yeah, yeah. Guy. Shout out Guy Miller.
Shout out the
My,
guy. Shout out the guy.
my man, Fly Guy. You know what I'm
Yup.
saying? You know.
Yup.
My man said from up in the heights and all of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
lost a lot of soldiers. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to get on here and show love, and just a little reminisce over. You know what I mean? We made it. We. We may
Yeah,
not
a
be,
lot of us.
but trust me, we definitely got jewels.
Yeah, we motivating in the right direction. You know, it took us a time. It took us time to do it, but in the right direction, and and we looking forward towards more time and more futures. You know what I mean?
Right,
That's all.
right.
It's
So,
just that way.
did you mess with the car? The car game?
Nah, I didn't really mess with the car game. You know what I mean? That
Mhm,
was my that was my other part of the family
mhm.
that
Why
that
you
dealt
never,
in the
you never,
car game
why you
and the
never,
bike. Huh?
why you never messed with it?
Cause Tricky was a hustler. We all had our parts. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying? Everybody had a part from Hot 97 and eight and the HGs.
right.
You know, we combined those two together and made a real good big family. You know what I'm saying?
Well, JC,
Yeah, you know,
he played
we
with the
had
car game. He
I
played with
know a
the
lot of people don't I know a lot of people out here, you know, don't talk about the brother, but I gotta speak on him. His name is Said Lover.
yeah.
Little short little bastard, but we all still somewhat kind of love the little nigga. You know,
shout, shout out to
his,
Sad.
yeah, his situation, you know, we all put it this way, we all don't know really the ins and outs. I leave it like that,
Right,
but I give him a holler. Still give a holler, Lindy Love,
right,
Gordy Gore, you
right,
know, Todd, you
right.
know what I'm saying? JC, you know what I'm
Sad
saying? Those are
situation, but you know,
those are the other side of the family that dealt with the automobile classification. Put it that way.
yeah. Shout out to my car folks. And when I say
Yeah.
car folks, all the other people out here listening, you know what I mean?
Oh
There's
yeah.
a time
We got
where
Tory. We got
getting
Tory.
money through cars, big up Tory, you know what I mean? Getting money through cars, you know what I mean?
Yes,
One of my
indeed.
first, one of my first street jobs, you know what I mean, was driving the, you know what I'm saying? Do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I was the driver. God bless. You know what I
Right.
mean? I made it through. But it was a car life. Shout out to all my car people. I know what I'm talking about. Queens. I don't know about any other borough. I'm sure every other borough was doing their thing. But
Yeah, they had
Queens
that thing. They was doing their thing in the other boroughs. They
now
did
had
what
the
they had to do.
all that with the whips and all that. But we had new whips. You know what I'm saying? We had
Right.
new whips. Whatever came
Right.
out, we already had it with rims. It was a time. So definitely shout out my folks, you know what I mean? Godfather said who showed me the game, you know what I mean? Todd showed me the game, you know what I mean? God
Yep.
bless you, man.
Yeah. God bless to all them brothers right there. They
Facts,
the ones
facts.
who started it, like I said, the automobile club. They perfect that.
For sure.
You
For
know,
sure. For
they
sure.
perfected that. And we all had our parts to do.
So if I name some hoods, let me hear who you know who you would give respect to or who held
Yeah.
it or whatever, whatever. So when I say a name of a block or whatever come to your head or whoever comes to your head, let me know what comes to you. When I say
Definitely.
when I say Murdoch, what comes to your mind?
What comes to my mind?
Hmm. Anything or
Say
who or whatever.
June. Got June. Got Harry O. You know what I mean? Nigga
Hmm.
Harry O. That's Mark Jackson, brother. But he wanted to be a hustler. Nigga, you already $1 million baby, man. What the fuck? Your mama and your daddy all had money, and your brother had money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ain't have to get out there and try to do anything, but just be Mark Jackson brother and just leave it like that, nigga. But you want to be Harry O.
You wanted to be Harry O.
Yeah.
Shout out my nigga Harry O. Yes, we grew up with Mark Jackson around the ways. Rest in peace, my man Troy Escalade, who was in my class from like first grade to like eight, I'm saying. And yes,
Yeah.
Harry O. Harry O. God bless. You know what I'm saying? I think um, I ain't gonna say them things, but yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we got Murdoch when you say that. Shout out to all my Murdoch folks. You already know Stein, everybody else who rep OCP.
Baby, bro.
LL have his thing every year for the kids, you know. So all that Rad Dog, Fat X, you already know. But yeah,
Yeah.
my man
That
Kaya,
remote has one down there
like,
about 1 month. That's what I
um,
stay at.
okay, what about Hollis? What come to
Well,
mind for you?
we got Dee Dee. We got all the other Dee Dee. Let's see who else. Garfield, Ron. You know what I'm saying? We have celebrities. They all came around the neighborhood, man. They all had to come up to Linden. And
Quasim.
Quasim was a different type of breed.
Yeah.
That's a different breed.
I
That's a
didn't,
different
I
type
didn't,
of
I
breed.
didn't, I didn't know him personally, but I seen his work. So God, shout out to Quasim. I think I probably seen him at K Blam's funeral actually, which was like
He was.
good to see for sure. Shout out Quasim.
He definitely was there. Qua was up at the funeral. That's why when I was going, if I'd have knew you was driving, remember?
Right. I could have scooped you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a good old time.
Yes, indeed. It would have been. But it's all good. We still got time.
We still got time. Okay. So what about Springfield? Come to your mind?
Huh?
Springfield.
Springfield. But that's with Mark Allen. Mark
Who?
Allen. Okay.
Michael Allen?
Yeah. That's the Michael Allen era.
What can you say about Michael Allen? I remember Michael Allen growing up being in 192. Shout out to all my 192 peoples. What you know about
Yeah.
what you could say
Now
about
with Mr. Mark Allen, he's a different type of breed. That's the other one. He 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 was terrorizing, or rather, how they say it now, he was bullying Shorty loving them.
Stupid.
That's what Michael Allen. That's his MO, bully, and he bullied them.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's what I can say about that man. And I can say he's a Harry Houdini that jumps out the fucking police window and run 15 blocks and asked the lady to put him in a cab, and the lady turned his ass in.
Who?
Michael Allen.
Oh, he was the first person, kind of. He might have been, yeah. He might have been the first person when we was in 192, and that's another story. Getting
Yep.
money at the age of 13 and all that, 12 and 11, but whatever. He was the first person had the YSR, the Baby Ninja.
Yes, indeed. He had the baby ninjas.
Yeah, the Baby Ninja, man.
Yeah,
That
he
was
was the first one. And
that was
then Sharice and them got it. They had got to it.
Kane Blam had one. It was
E
only
Blank,
three. It was Michael Allen, K
E
Blam,
K Blank.
rest in peace to Doobie, my man
Yeah.
uh, Snoopy, Snoop
Yeah.
from Cambria Heights,
Yep, Snoop, Cambria Heights.
and I don't remember no more. That was it.
And that was it. That
And
was
we
it.
talking about a ninja, but a baby ninja. For the people that
Yep.
never knew the YSR.
The
YSR
YS.
50, right? YSR 50.
Yeah, you want me to roll that? Yeah. Okay, baby.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's what it was, the YSR 50s. And them bitches used to move out.
And they was moving out, yo. I remember when dude let me hold that. My
Yeah.
man, Gangsta Lou. You remember? With
Yeah,
the,
Gangsta Blue.
for the
Yep.
whole day.
Oh, shout out to P. Diggity, Big Pam.
Big Pam, rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Another Linden. So y'all just getting a little bit of Linden side of Queens. You know what I mean? We don't get our stories out too often. You know what I mean? North Side came a little later, but you know what I mean. We
Yeah.
Boulevard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the North Side definitely came out very late bloomers. You know what I mean? That North Side.
Right.
It wasn't no North Side. It was the family at one time.
Speaking
Linda,
of the family, I don't know if you was down. I even was talking about it with Ike. You know what I mean? I wanted to get the story on the family crew. If
yeah,
anybody
the
in
family crew.
Queens, New York, I don't know why it started, how it started, but there was
It
a
grew
family.
big.
While I'm talking about Lyndon Hollis and all that, had beefs and all of that, at some point there was the family crew where all different blocks was a family. I think
Yes, indeed.
everybody had colors. I think
Yeah,
Lyndon was green, if I'm not
yeah.
mistaken, or red.
We we
I feel
we
like
had we had blue and red, and we had green.
I do remember
Like
green.
money. Yeah, the money sign.
Shout out to
Everybody had family shirts, and everybody knew who the family was.
Facts. That's
You know what I
crazy.
mean?
And we talking about different colors meeting up, and you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, doing what they do, or you know what I'm saying, niggas was just holding it down for their crew. But yeah, that family crew was. I don't know how that formed, but that was good. I wish they bring stuff like that back, man. The family crew, everybody had their shirts, everybody
yeah,
rep they block,
yeah. Everybody
and
was from what block you
Queens
was,
was
was
together.
from.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But see, that only reason why that transpired was um there was a few bros coming from Brooklyn. Their family lived over there, but they was coming from Brooklyn and wanted to come start walking around the neighborhood. Then you had some guys from South Side coming over. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
yes,
And you had the guys from South Side coming over,
right.
female talking to them because of Hillcrest and Jamaica High School. So it started doing a little different combination. So when that happened, and then people start getting jumped at the Coliseum, then they started forming a family.
Fact.
Farmers, farmers joined
Farmers.
Linden, farmers joined Linden, Linden joined Bricktown. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
had jumped in.
You got to talk about you got Bricktown back then. You had Woodhall back then. You know what I'm saying?
How many blocks I want to name? So you remember anybody from Woodhall that was holding it down? Who you give a shout out
Well,
to?
I mean, back then there was Big Pat. There was Big Pat and all of them back then holding that area down over there. And the boy the dude named Dow. You know what I mean? But and
I
then
know that's
my boy,
Rule was hanging out. Woodhall.
yeah, Woodhall. I just was running through Woodhall. In a way, in some kind of sense, they used to have beef with us, and that was funny though, because I'm like, nigga, y'all on Little Jamaica, and y'all beefing with us for what? Because we coming over here. It was a party. Shit, we found out about it, and we came. And you want to beef? Man, please.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
tell I'll
What
tear
about
that place up. Huh?
anybody? Franny Lou come to mind?
Oh, Franny Lou, only one person, man, when he was younger, but he ain't gonna remember it.
Who that?
But I remember it. It was with, and the crazy thing, it was with Qua. And nigga,
Franny.
believe it or not, the nigga Ja Rule.
Oh, word? How you figure?
Yeah.
How you connected to Franny Lou? Francis
He,
Lewis.
he used to live with
Word.
Francis Lewis. Yeah,
Word.
he used to live with Francis Lewis right off of Hollis, man.
Oh wow. You
Yeah, he
right.
used to live with him.
And Black. Shout out to
Yeah,
Black.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what's his name found him and all that. But before then, he was out there on Francis Lewis trying to get money. And Qua wanted to get that money first. Like, you know what I mean? And then he brought us over there. And then that's when I was going to, we was supposed to lock ass, but we never did. You know what I mean? And they get moved on and Qua took over, like always.
Yeah. That was a time. Shout out to my man Luther, Franny Lou.
Yeah,
Omar Epps was living over there. The
yeah.
DJ dude, I forgot his name too. So Franny Lou, shout out
Ed
to Lou
Lover.
people.
You got to remember Ed Lover and all them lived over that side of town. On Little Hot, that's what we used to call Little Hollis.
They was in the back streets, yeah. Big
Yeah,
Pat.
that was Little Hollis over there, Queens Village area. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
My man Paul and them. Yeah, my man Paul and them used to be running over there.
Okay. Okay,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
Shout out
saying?
Queens
Oh
Village.
yeah, yeah.
The
And then
McGee's.
the McGee's. Yeah. Got to
McGee's.
shout out. Got to shout out to my boy Lele.
Lele. I heard my man, you know what I mean? He'll be back in the
Yeah,
street.
that story with Lele is just a story for him to tell.
You got one Lele joint you seen or heard or
One
whatever.
Lele joint knocked the nigga. He knocked the nigga out on Hillside Avenue, broke his jaw in two different places.
Lele was a wild boy, man. Lele was a wild boy.
Nah, he was good. He was cool with me. He was cool with everybody who he was friends with.
He's a very good guy. Very good. I hate for you to be somebody that he
If,
is, you know what I mean? But
if you did him man,
yeah,
he was he's built. You know that? Remember I put it this way, ladies and gentlemen. Remember the movie called Animal, and just beat people down like tomorrow.
right.
That was Lay. Lay will beat you down with his hands, and it was not nice.
That's crazy you say that because I be hearing little podcasts and they be saying Lele from Queens and whatever, and they all will say, yeah. And I think he was even in the boxing joint in the island type, like on the team, boxing team. My man Lay, love you, nigga. I see you when I
Word.
see you. Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. Hope
The,
when I do see you, you be free as a bird again.
right. Shout out
Word.
Lil Vic. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Munch.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh
Shout
yeah, and my man, his name is Donnell, but we call him Salmon Cake.
and my nigga Darnell.
Yeah,
Show.
nigga, salmon. Old Salmon Cake.
Yes. I think Donnell might have been not Donnell, but Donnell was dope with the gymnastic. When
Yeah,
he
did all
the
that.
first
He
time
could
I seen
as
him back,
yo,
I was like, what? And then he was like the
fat
person in the
as he was,
double
as fat as
some
he is, he could
off of,
double summer
he did a
all
double
that crazy.
somersault off of a bed mattress.
Yes. And he was a fat boy, and he's still a fat boy, and he could do it. That's the crazy thing.
That's my nigga D McCoy.
Yes, yes. Shout out to God bless her, Munchie.
Right.
Big Munch. You know, she used to beat up all the girls around the neighborhood.
Right.
She was the beat. She was the don't want to fuck with Munchie, boy.
God bless for real.
Word.
I had another sister too, but she was quiet. She didn't really, I love. But yeah, that family was good, man. It was a lot of families. That's another thing. There was a lot of families. A lot of families. You know
I
what I mean?
can't. I can't. I can't forget. I can't forget to shout out to my boys too, and that's Pee Wee and Castell with their family and them. You know,
Mm, mm. Pee Pee Wee. That sounds familiar.
he
That
was right
sounds
around the corner. He was right around the corner from Toya and them, from Ben.
that sounds
He was up
familiar.
there on 118. He had the store up on Linden, down on 199, down there by the barber shop and all that.
Sound familiar. But definitely
Yeah.
shout out to Pastel.
He went to August Martin. Well, he went to August Martin. It
Fred
was
G.
Pee Wee.
Yeah. Who else would come to mind? China. Yeah. A little crew. That was love. That was love. That was love. My nigga Pierre from Hollis with the cars. He would come through with a different car every day. That was dope. Good
Yeah.
good memories. I was trying to let them see how old was all of this? How old? We talking about 15 to 18, 21. 21 was already late. We was OGs at 21. It was from 15 to 18 and all that.
Yeah.
Last for the
We was,
night.
we was when I jumped off the stairs, I was 11 years old when I jumped off the porch.
Mm, That's crazy.
11 years old, jumped off the porch from 136 to 192 to St. Catherine's to Andrew Jackson to Jamaica High School,
Mm,
Hillcrest,
mm,
John Adams.
mm.
I was a fighter. So every school I went to, I was like, yo, I'll go in the lunchroom. I'm chilling, but then I see niggas who think they bullies, and I'm going over there and let's see how y'all rumble. Well, y'all ain't no real rumblers. I thought y'all was rumblers, man. I thought y'all want to go all the distance like I'm going. It didn't work that way. I get kicked out. Word. I even went to Hempstead. They even sent my ass all the way out to Hempstead.
That's crazy.
And I started up a whole big family out there in Hempstead, Long Island. Word from the sandbox. Started that out there too, brother. Everywhere Tricky goes, Tricky always starts something up, man. It just depends on the people that, you know what I mean, that that's that's around at that particular time. For real, bro.
Mm.
But it was great. It was great times back then, man. The 80s gave us what we got now.
So I'll be asking a lot of people that was in the game, I should say.
Yeah.
Do you regret or do you agree or how you feel about crack coming to the hood?
To the hood. Well, when
Mhm.
that hit in the 80s, we was already out there. We had our vanilla envelopes going to Giggles and all that. So remember, Mr. Giggles, can't forget Mr. Giggles. So it
Do
was.
you
I mean, it
you
could
do
have
you
went.
think
It could have went. Put
you
it this
crack
way. It could have
the
went
hood up
any way.
or didn't the hood up?
It.
And
Like
do you
that's what I'm saying. It could have went any way because remember, in the hood, there was already a lot of dope heads in the hood undercover.
right.
The crack epidemic brought them outside. See,
What you
when
mean?
we was younger, see, you gotta understand, when we was younger, we didn't see them. We seen them on down on 40 on the Deuce Deuce, but we didn't see them in the neighborhood because they stayed indoors. They was undercovers. But once 1980 hit and that bad boy came out, they came outside and it was a whirlwind. You can the first time ever you can stand somewhere.
The reason why I say that is because I lost a brother to drugs.
Yeah,
I seen people come through the block. I
yeah,
seen sisters doing things that I wouldn't even want to repeat here.
true that.
And I
But
seen
on
some
now
of my
look,
people sell right to them as well.
now watch this. Everybody who came through Hot 97, if it was somebody's mama, they didn't get jacked.
Okay. So you had some class,
Everybody,
some principles.
nobody on Hot 97 gave nobody's mama nothing. No sisters, no cousins. If we really knew you, we wasn't. Nah, that ain't happening, partner. You ain't gonna have us talking about we did this, we did that's not happening. That's why we lasted so long on Hot 97.
Mm,
That's why we got a good reputation from Hot 97.
mm.
Our crew, we don't have nothing bad about our crew, bro. Cause we ain't do none of that foul stuff.
Good crazy.
You know what I mean? We ain't do none of that foul shit, bro.
I hear you,
Uh,
man. I hear you.
no, we it's like I said, it's a whole bunch of history up there. You know what I'm saying? Like
You didn't play with the Robin and B&Es breaking and entering. You ain't get all that
I was a trapper.
crazy.
That's what I did. I did that and I sold weed. That's what I did. You know what I mean? Like I said, my mama, God bless her, we had two gates, one on LB and one on New York Boulevard, aka Guy R. Brewer. That's what we did.
Mm,
My mama told me you don't take nothing from nobody when you can make it yourself. And you might make more.
it's crazy.
But don't get it twisted now. We had a crew that used to be in our little crew too that did that as well. So can't say nothing about that. That's what they do. That was their CeeLo.
All right.
So I'm not mad at them. Everybody, like I said, everybody had their little knack in getting a couple of dollars back there.
That's crazy. Wow.
Shit, remember, you got to remember. Now think back. Think back real good. You got to remember when Boomsy and Larceny became what they call those niggas? Them escort. You don't remember that? You thinking about it? Um, yeah.